Nou, ons smil vir 'n slag vanoggend aan butiekkaas en vind uit wat presies die verhaal van kokerboom-kaas behels. En Carolyn en David Malan deel vanoggend die agtergrond met ons. So goeiemôre julle en hartlik welkom op Grootplaas.
Good morning to you.
David, the team just informed me that I'm only speaking to you this morning, so I would just like to welcome you again. Let's start with some background regarding kokerboom-kaas.
Okay, background. I was tired of buying cheese that didn't taste like cheese. And being a keen foodie and chef, we decided to make cheese. It went from a hobby to a business, and there were 3 stages to this. Firstly, if you want to make good cheese, you need a good teacher. Leon and Elaine van der Westhuizen took a course with them over 2 days at the Food Science Unit at Stellenbosch, and I started off not realizing the value of these 2 people, because when you start making cheese, you need support, and they've been there all the time for me over the last 2 years, supporting us. So, right, you make cheese and you want to sell it. There's another trick. Well, we were very proud to be invited to Hopefield Market, which is catered to artisan foodies over the last 10 years. And every Saturday morning, we go to Hopefield Market with our wares and we sell out every Saturday. So we've got a very good outlet and we meet a lot of people there. And those people spread the word very, very quickly. Then the secret of good cheese is having a very good milk. And we're fortunate here in Veldrift to have one of the best dairy farms around. It's a Golden Guernsey herd, and we are privileged to get milk from select cows with 4.8% fat and above, and it's delivered to us every night. We pasteurize our own milk, and this milk is grade A2 milk. And for people who don't know what A2 milk is, if you're watching MasterChef Australia, every time you see a milk carton on their tables, there's a huge A2 mauve purplish sign on it. What A2 means is that the protein and solids in the milk are far more easily digestible than normal cow milk, and the likelihood of people getting adverse symptoms or reaction to milk is not there anymore. So yeah, we have a fantastic product. We make good cheese. We've got a very good market, and we are one of the most beautiful parts of the world here. So it's altogether a very nice package.
Mm-hmm. Now, the business belongs to you and your wife, so just tell us a little bit more about this team effort.
Well, I started making cheese, and Carolyn's obsessive compulsive about cleanliness. So I was quickly kicked out of the kitchen, because with Leon, I learned how to make cheese in the kitchen. I've converted my garage into a creamery, and it is alongside a little self-contained flat. So we started making cheese in a pot, with Karen fussing around me, thinking I'm quite psycho, and we found that the cheese we were producing was very well accepted and very delicious. But I couldn't make enough in a 14-litre pot, so we bought a pasteurizer, a 40-litre pasteurizer. This came with inherent problems. Now, I need backup when I'm making 40 litres of cheese a day, because the cheese making is not the trick. It's the maturation, or as the French call it, affinage process afterwards. That cheese has to be kept in fridges that sit between 10 and 14 degrees, also commonly known as a cave. Now here, Carolyn is of incredible importance in our little business because she assists with the affinage. We bought a second pasteurizer, and we found we didn't have enough fridge space. So we bought cold drink fridges, and the self-contained flat became our refrigeration room. That had another knock-on effect. It knocked our electricity bill through the roof. We then progressed to a cold room. So Carolyn and I are the only 2 cheesemakers. We've recently taken on an apprentice, Leah Strauss, who is very, very capable and helping us with the workload. Carolyn specializes in making the camembert cheese and our yogurt, which is quite unique. It's made in glass bottles. It's lactose-free and full fat, very thick and beautiful. So Carolyn does that. She does the finances, the bookwork, etc. And it's down to me to make the cheese and get on with it.
David, your cheese became so popular that award-winning chefs also made use of it last year. Just give us a little bit more background, and what does this compliment mean to you?
Well, I think the biggest compliments I've had is the executive sous chef from Bushman's Kloof Resort contacted me and asked me to please give him some samples of cheese. We traveled up there, we had a tasting, and for the last 2 months, Bushman's Kloof have been ordering exclusively from us, and they have a fine, nationally acclaimed restaurant, as you know. Le Grand Roche, the chef there, has been taking our feta and a few of our cheeses, and he's put that on Instagram. That was absolutely delicious. Our cheese is in at some of the top delis in and around Cape Town, and it's just spread. We've got a very good distributor. It's called Moose on the Run, Stephen and Belinda Avis. They deliver our products there to Durban and around the Western Cape twice a week. So that's basically how we got known. The other way we got known was through West Coast Escape. We take a full page advert in there, and it sits in every bed and breakfast in the region, in the Western Cape region, West Coast region, I mean. And one thing leads to another. People come and taste. We have cheese tastings here. We've had a few very good chefs come in here and taste cheese, and the word spreads.
Now, we've got I think a little bit more than a minute left. So I would like to combine the last two questions. What do you think is your winning recipe regarding this story of success, and why would you motivate people to visit and experience kokerboom-kaas?
Our cheese is artisanal, and many South Africans don't ever get the opportunity to taste what proper cheese is. And this is an opportunity for people to taste real, handcrafted cheese that's made with love, small batch, and it's very, very satisfying to see a person's face when they taste a camembert or our blue cheese for the first time. People who hate blue cheese, for instance, love it. And that is very, very fulfilling for us. And we're going to continue making small batch artisan cheese, and hopefully more and more people will be able to obtain our product and enjoy it.
David, thank you so much for making time to tell us a little bit more about kokerboom-kaas. We really enjoyed this short discussion.
Absolutely my pleasure, and thank you.
Dit was dan David Malan van kokerboom-kaas.